feel the heat behind the glass, the way their eyes all glare. Every move we make is noted, like a scene they have to share. They whisper in the hallways, they text behind your back, saying that I'm trouble, a dangerous kind of track. We're living in a fishbowl, but the water's getting hot, and I'm about to scream that I don't care if we're caught. Go on and point the camera, let the shutter hit the floor, 'cause the chemistry we have is what they're begging for. You can't rewind the footage, you can't turn out the light. We're giving them the show they need, and we're doing it tonight. This is our spotlight trap, we walk right into the beam. I dare you to tell me that this isn't what it seems. They're trying to pick the lock, trying to break the frame, but we'll just turn the volume up and shout out your name. We don't need their permission, we don't need a single review. This stage is only big enough for me and you. We used to try and quiet down, pretend that we were safe, hoping that their boredom would grant us a brief embrace. But silence only feeds them, the curiosity grows strong. They want to see the ending, proving they were right all along. So let's stop playing defense, let's play the part they hate. We'll give them something real to talk about before it's too late. Go on and point the camera, let the shutter hit the floor, 'cause the chemistry we have is what they're begging for. You can't rewind the footage, you can't turn out the light. We're giving them the show they need, and we're doing it tonight. This is our spotlight trap, we walk right into the beam. I dare you to tell me that this isn't what it seems. They're trying to pick the lock, trying to break the frame, but we'll just turn the volume up and shout out your name. We don't need their permission, we don't need a single review. This stage is only big enough for me and you. I'm tired of the fiction, tired of the subtle lies. If we're going down in flames, we're doing it in front of their eyes. We're setting off the alarms, we're tearing down the net. No more secrets, no regrets. This is our spotlight trap, we walk right into the beam. I dare you to tell me that this isn't what it seems. They're trying to pick the lock, trying to break the frame, but we'll just turn the volume up and shout out your name. This is our spotlight trap, walk right into the beam. I dare you to tell me that this isn't what it seems. They can't break the frame, they can't pick the lock. We'll turn the volume up, we'll shout out your name. No permission, no review, just me and you. Just me, you, just me and you. You handed me the blueprint, the measurements were strict. Said this is how you fit in, don't miss a single trick. I try to soften all my edges, try to dull the shine, but the steel in my own backbone refuses to align. This mold was built for someone safer, someone easily sold, but the shape of me is jagged, a story left untold. I heard the whispers follow the moment that I walked, the heavy price of silence, the compromise you talk, but the air outside the factory is finally clean, and I'll take the shame you throw if it keeps me free and made. I'm the broken mold, the design you couldn't trace, a beauty 'cause I dare to want more than the quiet despair. The comfort of conformity is just a cushion lie, and I would rather burn than slowly start to die. I heard the whispers follow the moment that I walked, the heavy price of silence, the compromise you talk, but the air outside the factory is finally clean, and I'll take the shame you throw if it keeps me free and me. I'm the broken mold, the design you couldn't trace, a beautiful mistake that you can't erase. You can keep the perfect copies lined up in a row, but the noise inside my chest is the only sound I know. I don't need your approval, I threw the pages out. I'm better off with nothing than with all of your doubt. Go on and carve your statues, watch them stand so tall, but they can't feel the tremor when the perfect systems fall. I'm messy and I'm loud, yeah, I'm the part you couldn't keep. I found my voice in the damage while you were fast asleep. Just like they did before, but the numbers on the mailbox don't match the house anymore. I'm holding on to paper with directions from the past, a compass spinning wildly, moving way too fast. You told me this route was foolproof, a guaranteed line, but the skyline looks suspicious. Nothing here is right. I choose the outdated lines until the ink begins to smear. You keep your secrets locked away behind a silver latch. The coat of paint you use is thick design without a scratch. I see the hairline fractures when you laugh a little too loud. Standing rigid, still the tallest one inside the crowd. You talk about foundation, you talk about the key, but your voice is just an echo of what you wish you'd be. I'm tired of the spotlight bouncing off a polished shield. We're walking on a tightrope and the truth is unconcealed. Take down the curtains, let the dusty light stream in. I wanna see the damage where the real work can begin. It's just a hollow frame, darling, nothing holding it up. A perfect silhouette filling an empty cup. You built a monument so high just to keep me out of reach, but your silence speaks volumes. It's the only honest speech. I can hear the wind whistle through the spaces you hid. This fragile masterpiece is a truth you should forbid. You spend your days arranging all the pieces that you stole, trying to make the final picture look complete and whole. But the rhythm of your nervous hands betrays the calm facade. The constant need for validation is the only way you applaud. The safety you created is just a soft focus lie, and I would rather stand in ruins than pretend to try. I'm tired of the spotlight bouncing off a polished shield. We're walking on a tightrope and the truth is unconcealed. Take down the curtains, let the dusty light stream in. I wanna see the damage where the real work can begin. It's just a hollow frame, darling, holding it up. A perfect silhouette filling an empty cup. You built a monument so high just to keep me out of reach, but your silence speaks volumes. It's the only honest speech. I can hear the wind whistle through the spaces you hid. This fragile masterpiece is a truth you should forbid. I'm not fooled by the glitter, I'm not scared of the dark. I trade your perfect canvas for a single honest mark. The power's in the breaking, the freedom in the fall. I'm watching your great temple crumbling to the wall. It's just a hollow frame, darling, nothing holding it up. A perfect silhouette filling an empty cup. You built a monument so high just to keep me out of reach, but your silence speaks volumes. It's the only honest speech. It's just a hollow frame, nothing holding up. Just a hollow frame, an empty cup. You built a monument so high just to keep me out of reach, but your silence speaks volumes. It's the only honest speech. You built a little box for me, signed with your name. Said, look inside, this is where you belong. Feel the shame. You've been rewriting history, spinning all the lines, trying to make my mistakes yours, trading truth for signs. But the air is thin in your glass cage. I'm starting to choke and you can't contain the fire that you just awoke. Go ahead, put on your martyr crown, tell the crowd I'm the problem. The venom on your tongue is cheap, but my strength is bottomless. This is not your war, this is my fight now. I'm cutting the strings that held me down, breaking out loud. You can keep the silence, keep the lies you hide, 'cause I'm not afraid. guitar solo. This is not your war, this is my fight now. I'm cutting the strings that held me down, breaking out loud, yeah. You can keep the silence, keep the lies you hide, 'cause I'm not afraid to show them what I keep inside. I'll scream until the walls fall, let your empire rise. I'm cutting the strings that held me down, 'cause I'm not afraid to show them what I keep inside. I'll scream until the walls fall, let your empire rise. You can't erase me with your dust. You can't erase me with your dust. The neon lights are blinding, but they don't reach my eyes. I painted this routine on a perfect disguise. Another Thursday morning, stuck in the same old loop. I tell myself I'm dancing while standing in the stoop. The rhythm's in my shoes, but the feeling's in the drain. Just a little static buzz to distract me from the rain. They say just look on the bright side, let the good times roll, but every beat of this drum is tearing at my soul. I'm wearing my rose-colored static for the whole world to see, a shiny bubblegum disaster that's swallowing me. Yeah, the music's loud, the lights are low, but I'm still feeling fake. It takes everything I have just to smile, for goodness sake. Bought a ticket to the party just to prove I'm fine. Pretended to be careless, poured a confident wine. They love the way I sparkle, they adore the way I move. If I hold this pose long enough, maybe I'll finally approve. It's a tightrope walk on glitter and I'm losing my grip. Don't look down at the fear that's trembling on my lip. They say just look on the bright side, let the good times roll, but every beat of this drum is tearing at my soul. I'm wearing my rose-colored static for the whole world to see, a shiny bubblegum disaster that's swallowing me. Yeah, the music's loud, the lights are low, but I'm still feeling fake. It takes everything I have just to smile, for goodness sake. Can we skip the part where I fix it? Can we just sit in the mess? This perfect facade is cracking under all the stress. I don't need a quick cure or a lesson on how to breathe, just 1 minute of silence where I don't have to believe. To marry to even breathe, because the moment I inhale, everything might leave. You handed me a promise written on a note, but it felt like paper, ready just to float. We're trying to hold a mountain with a piece of string. I keep pretending that this fragile thing can't really swing, but if I pull too hard, or if the wind just shifts, I know exactly what we'll lose in all these subtle gaps. It was always just a paper thread, pulled too tight to last, a gentle kind of heartbreak, running way too fast, and my hands are tired of holding on to something that's already gone. Maybe strength is knowing when to greet the coming dawn. Alone, with nothing left but the silence of the sea. I trace the lines upon your face, the stories that you hide, the fear of imperfection that you keep deep inside. I know you think if we just whisper, the walls won't cave in. If we avoid the big explosions, we still have room to win. But the foundation's rotten, the wood is soft and gray, and a quiet ending is just a gentle kind of decay. We're trying to hold a mountain with a piece of string. I keep pretending that this fragile thing can't really swing, but if I pull too hard, or if the wind just shifts, I know exactly what we'll lose in all these subtle gifts. There's more use in fixing what was never whole, just a final quiet gesture to save both of our souls. So I'll be the one to let it go before it cuts my skin, and I'll find out who I am when I don't have to fit in. Just a paper thread, pulled too tight to last, a gentle kind of heartbreak, running way too fast, and my hands are tired of holding on to something that's already gone. Maybe strength is knowing when to greet the coming dawn. Alone, with nothing left but the silence of the sea. The silence of the seas. The silence of the seas. I cut the anchor loose, just like you told me to. Floated out into the orbit, searching for your view. You promised me the coordinates, promised me the light, but now it's just dead air on the radio tonight. I'm running on a timer, fuel is getting low, a million miles away from the home I used to know. I keep adjusting the frequency, hoping for a sign, a tiny whispered echo. proves you're still mine. But you're down there, sleeping soundly under your electric shield. Well, I'm a satellite on standby with a heart that won't be healed. Send a signal, just a flicker, finally let me fall. I'm tired of circling shadows, tired of giving my all. This constant distance is heavy, breaking every joint. Tell me where your needle lands. Tell me the point. Am I just a breeze now? A memory you forgot to erase, or a ghost in the vast, cold emptiness of space. I watch the world you're living in through a foggy, broken screen. See the changes you are making, the places I haven't been. The gravity of the silence is pulling me apart. I see you built a future where I don't play a part. I should disconnect the power, sever every thread, but the foolish hope inside me is the hardest thing to shed. Adjusting the frequency, hoping for a sign, a tiny whispered echo that proves you're still mine. But you're down there, sleeping soundly under your electric shield, while I'm a satellite on standby with a heart that won't be healed. Send a signal, just a flicker, finally let me fall. I'm tired of circling shadows, tired of giving my all. This constant distance is heavy, breaking every joint. Tell me where your needle lands. Tell me the point. Am I just a breeze now? A memory you forgot to erase, or a ghost in the vast, cold emptiness of space. Maybe this is freedom, just floating out alone, away from the pull of the gravity unknown. I'm disconnecting the receiver, turning my back on the blue. The only thing that's constant is me, not you. Heavy, dissonant, yet melodic guitar solo with strong tremolo picking, emphasizing a feeling of instability and release. Send a signal, just a flicker, finally let me fall. I'm tired of circling shadows, tired of giving my all. This constant distance is heavy, breaking every joint. Tell me where your needle lands. Tell me the You keep the blinds drawn so the shadows stay alive. You move around the room like you're trying to survive. I'm just a silent satellite, watching from the edge, collecting every detail, sitting on the ledge. The static in the air is louder than your name, and every time you look away it feeds a glowing flame. Don't tell me that it's nothing, don't tell me I'm too loud. I see the truth you're building, hiding in the cloud. I used to read your the shatter is louder than the crash. I'm sweeping up the pieces, picking through the ash. They told me to discard it, to sweep it all away, but every jagged fragment holds a memory of that day. I lay them on the floor now, under the lonely lamp. You can still see the reflection of the love we used to stamp. My fingers bleed on contact, the edges cut too deep, but I can't stop this promise that I swore I had to keep. This isn't just cleanup, this is a slow redesign. I'm collecting every flaw, making sure the light can shine. I'm building mosaics of scars from the things you broke into a painful, fragile masterpiece. Surprisingly brand new, I'll use the darkest shards to frame the brightest part. This scar is not a symbol of an ending, but the work of art. Let it cut me one more time. I won't turn away. This broken canvas is my battle won today. You called this wreckage ugly, said it was too far gone. You walked away from chaos before the gentle dawn. But look at how the patterns change when you shift the light around. There's a strange kind of beauty in the things that hit the ground. I don't need a single piece to fit exactly into a painful, fragile masterpiece, surprisingly brand new. I'll use the darkest shards to frame the brightest part. This scar is not an ending, it's the